Oh baby, this one is huge. Guys and girls, we've got a special edition breaking news Good Morning Mario report on a very big Switch game. A huge reveal, and this one is happening, okay? So I gotta give you a warning. This is effectively a spoiler, and if you're somebody that wants to go into E3 knowing nothing that Nintendo has planned, you probably want to click off. But if you're excited and eager and want to hear something super awesome, let's get into it, okay? What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. I love you guys, and it's totally cool if you don't want to know. I respect that, but I gotta share the goods, all right? So make sure to smash that like button if you're ready for Nintendo's E3, and let me know in the comments down below how excited you are by this game. Oh, it's so good, and it affirms to me that like already E3 is going to be great. So let me set the stage for you. What is going down? This morning, we had a big leak from a prominent leaker, and this spawned across a lot of games, a lot of platforms, but there was one in particular that really matters to us Switch fans, okay? This comes from Brushy, aka Practical Brush 12. He is a very reliable leaker. Like, this isn't one of the guys that's like, I think the Switch Pro is coming. This is a dude who's like, no, Byleth is in the game of Smash Bros. Ultimate. Minecraft Steve is a fighter, and he uses a piston as part of his final Smash. Monster Hunter Rise is real, and there's mounting in it. He has called a lot. He predicted a direct, okay? Less of a prediction and more of just like, bleh, here's what's gonna happen. So when he speaks, everybody across the gaming sphere knows that this is legit. And we have double confirmation coming in from Daniel Ahmad, ZHugeEX over on Twitter, who is an analyst slash video game reporting type person. He's very big in the international space, and when he says something, like, again, that's like confirmation, all systems go. And his tweet states, these title names are indeed correct, confirming that Brushy's list is accurate. So basically, Mario plus Rabbids is getting the sequel that we have dreamed of, and it's gonna be dropped at the Ubisoft Forward. Now, we talked about this yesterday on GMM, and we said, hey, Jason Schreier was talking about a mystery Ubisoft game that is, only on one platform. We've heard a lot of rumblings, but now we've got words from people that are undeniably always right, okay? Or at least 99.8% right. No salt. This is happening. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Now that title is so interesting to me because they could have easily gone with Mario plus Rabbids 2. It's a sequel, set it up to just be the next game, but Sparks of Hope says something different. It sounds like the game is going to go in a unique direction, and Sparks of Hope, that title almost could be for like a new Zelda game, right? It sounds very adventurous. It sounds very mystical almost. And it makes sense because a lot of the rumors say that this game could involve galaxy-type themes. Now, when I hear that, I think of Mario Galaxy, I think of Rosalina, I think of Luma, I think of, the stars, I think of exploration, I think of planets. Perhaps this Mario plus Rabbids game is going to take things to the stratosphere and expand the turn-based gameplay in the skies above on different planets that represent different parts of the Nintendo universe. Sparks of Hope also might be, maybe there's a spark that you're chasing after. Maybe you have to work with the Rabbids to recapture the spark. I could see this being a game where they do have to rekindle some spirit or some otherworldly force. I think that's my dream scenario. Heck, load up on the Odyssey ship and take that thing from planet to planet, meeting different Ubisoft friends and different Mario friends, upgraded gameplay, improved focus on storyline. Davide, he's had 4 years to get creative. This could be one of the coolest titles for E3 2021. And of course, you begin to wonder how much leeway would Nintendo give them? How many characters from how many different eras would they open up? How many kind of smaller cult characters versus bigger characters? We saw a survey posted a while back asking like, who would you like to see in Mario plus Rabbids? And I believe they had Birdo and the Koopalines and Bowser Jr. and Bowser. Although we've also seen our good friend Davide say that he really needs to get Daisy into the game. So I think an expanded roster is guaranteed. It's just how far do they go? I'd love to see Nintendo get a little quirky with it and let Ubisoft play with Mauser and Wart, some of the more fun foes that we've seen along the way, as opposed to just the mainstay like Mario Party characters. Although Mario Party's even expanded, so Nintendo seems to want to get a lot more minions, a lot more, side characters, a lot more NPC type people in these games, and so I think we're gonna get a lot of that. Some people speculated maybe Mario plus Rabbids would go Zelda, but I think that if Zelda was going to be combined with Rabbids, it would be in the title. So this to me tells me this is a sequel to Mario plus Rabbids. Although still curious they didn't use 2, went with the subtitle. Hopefully that means really evolved gameplay and some dynamic changes that mix things up and make this stand not as just a follow-up to Mario plus Rabbids, but a game that builds upon that and really grows this franchise. The first one sold incredibly well. It was really well received in terms of reviews and fan reception. So this is a very big moment. And if you still don't believe it, I mean, it's happening, and we're gonna watch it together during the Ubisoft Forward press conference. That's gonna be at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. You can join me live on the channel. We will experience this moment together. Plus, another little fun bit is that Grant Kirkhope, the music maestro who did the music for Mario plus Rabbids, amongst a lot of other awesome games from my childhood, he was spotted on his Twitter wearing a Ubisoft logo hat yesterday. And actually, Davide did interact with the tweet, so that is very suspicious, especially when you consider Brushy's comments and Daniel Ahmad's confirmation. We're getting a new Mario plus Rabbids, and I think that this game really helps establish and cement a month for the Switch. Like, this is really going a long ways to furthering the second half calendar, because we know Nintendo is going to have games, and we hope that third parties will support, but an exclusive from a third party, like that to me is a whole different beast, and that makes whatever month it releases a much better month, and in fact, kind of lets Nintendo off the hook if they want to. That's what we saw previously with Mario plus Rabbids that anchored the month of August, and if you recall, Mario plus Rabbids 1 was unveiled at E3 in June and then launched 2 months later. They went with a super short cycle, so I'd love to see something similar, and maybe that does happen. You know, with all of the pandemic problems and work from home, you never know. Maybe this game gets revealed and has a 2022 date. But I think based on the calendar, based on how things are lining up, based on the length of development time and what Nintendo kind of, their hole that they have, empty hole in the second half, it feels like this game will be a great fit, and you gotta consider it gets more Mario out there. We know that Mario Golf Super Rush is a Mario title in June, but then where else does the plumber pop up? He had a lot of action last year because of the anniversary. We're not expecting like a huge game, but Mario plus Rabbids would be another opportunity to get your main character out there and be a big seller, especially in the absence of a Nintendo-developed Mario title for the second half of the year, early fall. I could see this one slotting in September. I think that would be a fantastic fit, and like, I am so excited to see what they've done to the game. Let me know in the comments if you're hyped for this one and how you feel about a more galaxy-themed Mario plus Rabbids. The first game was pretty grounded, although they did employ a lot of creativity. I think one where you're going to more outlandish and exciting and exotic locales, I mean, it almost matches up with Odyssey in a way. I mean, it directly matches up with Galaxy, and I would find it very interesting if Nintendo did want to sort of rekindle Galaxy love. Like, if there are direct ties or callbacks or characters or even locales or artistic styles to Mario Galaxy, like, what does that mean for the future of Mario? Or are they just paying homage to a beloved subsection of the 3D universe? So there you have it, a big Nintendo Switch game effectively confirmed for the first day of E3. And I think this bodes super well for the show in its entirety. We know that we're gonna start Saturday off with Ubisoft Forward, 3 p.m. Eastern, Mario plus Rabbids. It's gonna be great. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like, let me know your take in the comments, and until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive. Yes for Mario plus Rabbids. SwitchForce out.